Greetings to all. Today's our topic is magnetization. Magnets can be made from magnetic substances. The process of making a magnetic substance into a magnet is known as magnetization. Let us understand this with the help of an activity. Take a needle and a bar magnet. Rub the needle on the magnet 20 to 30 times in the same direction on the same end of the magnet. Now bring a few paper clips near the needle. Does your needle pick up the paper clips? Yes. Why? This is because the needle has become a temporary magnet. The magnets may either be temporary or permanent in nature. Magnets that can retain their magnetic properties only for a short period of time are called temporary magnets. They are usually made of iron, cobalt, or nickel. On the other hand, magnets that can retain their magnetic properties for longer period of time are called permanent magnets. They are prepared from mixtures of iron, cobalt, or nickel with other element. Now let us discuss electromagnetism. We can make a magnet with the help of electricity also. Magnets formed due to electricity are called electromagnets. This phenomenon of producing magnetism due to electricity is called electromagnetism. Electromagnets are temporary magnets. Now let us understand the process of making electromagnets. First, take an iron nail and wind a copper wire around the nail. Connect the two ends of the copper wire with a dry cell. What do you observe? You will find that the nail will behave as a magnet as long as the current flows through it. The nail loses its magnetism when the cell is disconnected with the wire. Such type of magnets are called electromagnets. Now, demagnetization. Magnets lose their magnetic properties if not handled properly. This is called demagnetization. There are various reasons due to which a magnet can lose its magnetic properties. First, heating a magnet to a high temperature. Second, hammering a magnet. Third, dropping a magnet from a height repeatedly. And the last, not storing magnet properly. Now, let us understand uses of magnets. First, credit cards and ATM cards have a magnetic strip that stores information. Second, magnet is used in speakers, microphones, etc. Third, magnets are used in special trains called maglev. These trains float on the track instead of running on wheels. Fourth, in junkyards, powerful magnets are used to separate and lift magnetic materials from piles of waste. Fifth, magnets are used in magnetic recording devices, computers and hard disks to record data on a thin magnetic coating. Now, storing and carrying of magnets. To avoid self-demagnetization, magnets are kept in such a way that their opposite poles are joined. This is done by placing soft iron pieces called keepers across both the ends. A wooden piece may be kept between the two bar magnets. In case of a horseshoe magnet, a piece of soft iron should be placed at its end. This piece of iron will stick to its end and prevent the loss of magnetism.